with you, Sandy? Everyone's saying the management, the management, the management. Everybody's blaming the management. The management's you.
Welcome, hotel enthusiasts and travel aficionados, to an unforgettable episode of Hotel Hell. I'm your host, Josh. In today's video, the iconic chef Gordon Ramsay sets out on a mission to picturesque Westover, Vermont, where Layla's Riverside Lodge, a dog-friendly inn, faces overwhelming challenges. First, we will take a look at the recap of the episode and dive deep into what happened to the restaurant after the episode aired. The Four Seasons Inn is owned by Sandy McDougal, a former construction worker. The inn boasts 14 rooms and features a dog kennel. Sandy has invested $1.1 million into the establishment, and the employees currently don't receive a traditional salary. Instead, they are allowed to reside in the inn as a form of compensation for their services. Layla, Sandy's dog, roams freely throughout the property. She's often spotted in the lobby or darting through the dining area. When Gordon arrives, he anticipates the luxurious standards of the five-star Four Seasons hotel chain, but is met with a contrasting reality. Upon entering the inn, he's greeted by an unattended reception area and a disheveled dog bed. Upon arrival, Gordon is greeted by the owner, Sandy. Sandy escorts him to a room that isn't prepared, featuring an unmade bed and a collection of empty beer bottles. Without lingering, Sandy promptly departs for the kitchen, leaving the housekeeping duties to Aaron. Shortly after, Sandy returns and ushers Gordon to a different room. When questioned about any connection to the well-known hotel chain sharing its name, Sandy clarifies that there's no affiliation. In the new room, the wallpaper doesn't appeal to Gordon. Later, he catches up with Aaron to discuss the inn's operations. Aaron reveals that aside from housekeeping, she offers massage therapy and hula hoop training. However, she isn't compensated with money. Instead, she resides in the hotel at no charge. The revelations leave Gordon taken aback, but he remains hopeful that the forthcoming lunch might give a more favorable impression. The restaurant is desolate when Gordon enters, and he is attended to by Gwen, a server. Layla finds a spot at Gordon's feet beneath the table. Gordon is not fond of curry bread and discreetly offers it to Layla. Concerned, he ensures the dog is unharmed after consuming the bread. Furthermore, both the main course and dessert fail to meet his expectations. Inside the kitchen, Steve, the chef, expresses that Sandy should not be in the kitchen due to his lack of formal culinary training. During Gordon's meal, a man named Richard introduces himself as the marketing manager. His introduction, however, does not leave a positive mark on Gordon. Feeling compelled to address the issues, Gordon heads to the kitchen to converse with Sandy, questioning who the head chef is. Sandy attempts to deflect the responsibility onto Steve. Steve, in his defense, showcases the apple concentrate utilized for the apple risotto, emphasizing that he doesn't have any authority over the menu or the procurement of ingredients. Later, Steve finds himself overwhelmed with emotion outside, confiding in Gordon about his deep frustrations with the state of affairs in the kitchen. He expresses shame over having served such a subpar meal to someone of Gordon's reputation. Gwen, Aaron, Steve, and Richard all voice their concerns, unanimously pointing towards Sandy and the inn's management as the root of the problems. Gordon confronts Sandy, emphasizing that he's evading his duties in the kitchen and failing to manage the hotel efficiently. However, Sandy remains stubborn and unreceptive to the feedback. Subsequently, Sandy gives Gordon a tour, showcasing the unused dog kennel. He promptly places the blame on Richard for its lack of utilization. Soon, news spreads about Gordon's visit to the inn. As a result, many locals flock to the restaurant, and a handful of potential guests arrive hoping to secure a room. During the hectic dinner service, the servers find themselves unexpectedly handling guest check-ins. Amidst the chaos, they inadvertently overcharge a guest for their room. Observing the pandemonium, Gordon enters the kitchen and insists Sandy step out to assist and manage the overwhelming influx of guests. Upon inquiring about their dining experience, Sandy is met with laughter from the restaurant patrons. They soon voice a slew of grievances, which include receiving incorrect orders, experiencing delayed service, and being served unpalatable dishes. Moreover, guests staying in the rooms voiced their own set of concerns, pointing out the uncleanliness of the rooms and the incessant barking noises disrupting their peace. At the close of the shift, Gordon convenes a staff meeting. During the discussion, it comes to light that none of them received monetary compensation for their work. Highlighting this issue, Gordon underscores that the lack of payment is a likely reason for the subpar standards observed at the inn. While Sandy tries to maintain a positive facade, Richard confronts him, expressing his frustrations before making a dramatic exit. After the intense confrontation, Gordon sends everyone off to rest, while Sandy, visibly affected by the critique, is left in tears. The subsequent morning, Gordon identifies further issues: a distinct odor emanating from the pillows and, to his dismay, dog feces floating in the swimming pool. Opting for a change, he decides to unwind in the hot tub instead. Wanting to gain more insight, Gordon then accompanies Sandy to interact with the inn's guests. They share their grievances, particularly noting the inconsistent rules regarding dogs and the presence of dogs in the dining area. Amy, who holds the position of general manager at the Hilton Hotel, shares her own observations. She noticed dog hair on the tablecloth and plates during her dinner the previous night. Moreover, when she tried to voice her concerns, she was brushed off with the excuse that the owner was preoccupied. Taking matters further, Gordon introduces the blacklight to inspect the cleanliness of the rooms. The guests react with audible expressions of revulsion as the pillows, sheets, mattress, and rug all reveal alarming levels of contamination. Following this revealing test, the guests unanimously declare their unwillingness to ever return to the inn. This wave of critique leaves Sandy devastated once more. Gordon reinforces his point, emphasizing that Sandy's primary role is that of an innkeeper, not a chef. Facing the stark realities brought to light, Sandy finally acknowledges the magnitude of the issues at hand and earnestly commits to implementing changes. In a decisive move, Gordon formally declares to the staff that Sandy's role is that of a general manager. To punctuate this transition, he symbolically burns Sandy's chef's coat, an act that brings evident joy to all present. While Gordon's team undertakes the task of revitalizing the inn, the first surprise is Sandy's personal transformation. Now embodying the appearance of a dedicated owner, Sandy debuts with a clean shave, a neat haircut, and dons a dapper suit. The establishment undergoes a name change, christened as Layla's Riverside Lodge, in homage to Sandy's beloved dog. When Sandy beholds the renovated reception area, which now exudes a warm and welcoming ambiance, he is palpably taken aback and deeply moved. Gordon unveils a fresh farm-to-table menu, prioritizing local produce, much to Steve's delight. The bedrooms are next on the list. They have undergone a facelift with new decorations, thorough cleaning, and the addition of dog beds. The rooms are now adorned with $100,000 worth of organic linens, courtesy of Soup Home. In another room, the removal of bunk beds creates a more spacious environment. The dog kennels see significant improvements too. They're now broader, exuding warmth, adorned with plush furnishings, and accompanied by a vibrant playpen. To everyone's surprise, Gordon introduces his bulldog, Rumpel, who takes a spot in the revamped kennels, eliciting another emotional moment from Sandy. Gordon announces an additional surprise, the initiation of a monthly dog agility competition, promising to attract new clientele to the lodge. Shannon, a previous guest and a consultant specializing in luxury boarding kennels, generously offers $10,000 worth of consultancy services, aiding in the expansion of the lodge's kennel business. That evening, Sandy wholeheartedly embraces his role as an innkeeper. The guests are visibly pleased with the rejuvenated rooms, Steve's culinary masterpieces, and the enhanced dog kennel. In a heartwarming conversation with Gordon, Sandy announces his plans to reinstate the staff's salaries the following day. As Gordon prepares to depart, a playful twist ensues when Rumpel shows a stubborn fondness for his new dog bed, resisting the idea of leaving it behind. Layla's Riverside Lodge update. The aftermath. Following Gordon Ramsay's departure from West Dover, Vermont, many wondered about the fate of the once troubled inn. So, how did Layla's Riverside Lodge fare post the Hotel Hell episode? As of June 2022, the establishment, formerly known as Four Seasons Inn, remained operational and was welcoming guests in West Dover, Vermont. The management decided to retain the name change endorsed by Gordon Ramsay, and the inn proudly operated under the moniker Layla's Riverside Lodge. Capitalizing on its unique appeal, the lodge continued to promote its dog-friendly ethos, much to the delight of its clientele. The efforts to uplift the establishment seemed to bear fruit as online reviews painted a positive picture. On TripAdvisor, the lodge boasted an impressive 4.5-star rating based on over 134 individual reviews. Regarding their rates in 2022, the most affordable room was priced at approximately $180 per night. On the higher end, guests could opt for the Layla's Riverside Lodge Honeymoon Suite, which would set them back around $380. This premium suite was particularly enticing, offering amenities such as a spacious balcony and a luxurious jacuzzi bathtub. Regrettably, Layla's Riverside Lodge ceased operations in June 2022. Sandy opted to sell the hotel to a prospective owner who had intentions of introducing a new concept. However, in a twist of events, this new owner decided against finalizing the deal in July 2022. Rumor has it that by the end of 2022, another interesting party came into the picture. As 2023 rolls in, it appears that the erstwhile Layla's Riverside Lodge, Vermont, will soon wear a new identity, the Sugar Maple Inn. It's speculated that this is the venture of the most recent buyer to whom Sandy transferred ownership. At present, Sugar Maple Inn is functioning as a hotel, and there's buzz about the inauguration of its kitchen come summer 2023. Additionally, a carpentry workshop is attached to the premises, adding a unique touch to the establishment. For those curious about the present appearance of the former Layla's Riverside Lodge, Vermont, the latest snapshot from Google Maps Street View offers a visual update. Google Maps last refreshed its imagery in September 2022. Consequently, this update captures a transitional period, post the closure of Layla's Riverside Lodge, but prior to Sugar Maple Inn's inception. Hence, the displayed signage still reads Layla's Riverside Lodge. Tragically, in February 2022, Sandy suffered a heart attack. This life-altering event became the catalyst behind his decision to transfer ownership of the hotel. Presumably, in light of his health complications, he envisioned a less strenuous daily routine. Expressing his intentions for the future, Sandy shared that he is moving south to rehab my body and soul. In this new chapter, he will continue his passion for breeding English setters and will also embark on a venture of offering dog daycare services. For those desiring a more intimate understanding of Sandy's decision, they can peruse his detailed post dated June 4, 2022 on the Layla's Riverside Lodge Facebook page. Here's a glimpse from his heartfelt message. Wow, I forgot to post why, what, where, and when. First, let's start with why would I sell Layla's? Plain and simple, I had a heart attack on February 8th, 2022. Yes, I did plan on living here till death. It's just I feel it's a little early. This is by far the most gut-wrenching decision I have ever had to make in my life, and I have made some pretty fucked up decisions. When you move to a small town population, 1,842 when I did, you meet the most beautiful people inside and out. Plus, you are held accountable for your actions and gain nicknames, a tolerable conehead, or long-hair hippie. Well, this is my home, I just can't live here now, so I am moving south to rehab my body and soul. The chapter of Layla's Riverside Lodge may have ended, but memories linger. Should the new proprietors opt to retain the name Layla's Riverside Lodge, adjustments will be made to reflect its open status. For years following Gordon Ramsay's intervention, Sandy competently helmed Layla's Riverside Lodge. However, a heart attack in February 2022 necessitated the property's sale, a choice explored in detail earlier. By June 2022, Sandy had resettled in South Carolina, gracing a spacious estate. His passion for dogs remained undiminished. In this new phase, he initiated Stella's Setter Sanctuary, colloquially recognized as the SSS Ranch. An announcement on this venture can be found on a recent Facebook post. Stella's Setter Sanctuary, or better known from now on as SSS Ranch. Details will follow. Life is such a crazy ride, my friends, a crazy ride. Now please go hug your dog. From all indications, Sandy appears to be recuperating, reveling in the joy his canine companions bring him. In retrospect, the transformation journey of Layla's Riverside Lodge, as featured in Hotel Hell, stands out as a genuine triumph. For nearly a decade post-Gordon's intervention, the hotel remained operational. Its closure stemmed from the owner's personal health concerns rather than any business shortcomings. Kudos to Sandy and his team for their tenacity and also to Gordon Ramsay for his instrumental guidance. Best wishes to Sandy in his new endeavors, with hopes for his continued recovery. As the year 2023 unfolds, the legacy of Layla's Riverside Lodge gives way to its successor, the Sugar Maple Inn. The tale of Layla's Riverside Lodge is one of resilience, transformation, and the indomitable spirit of its owner, Sandy. From its initial struggles, through the rejuvenating touch of Gordon Ramsay, to the unforeseen health challenges faced by its owner, this story has taken us through a whirlwind of emotions. The success of the lodge, even after the visit from Hotel Hell, is a testament to Sandy's dedication and the impact of positive change. Sandy's journey from Vermont to South Carolina is not just a geographical move, but a journey of healing, refinding passion, and a continued love for his canine companions. However, as one chapter closes with the end of Layla's Riverside Lodge, another begins with the promise of Sugar Maple Inn. Change is the only constant, and in the realm of hospitality, the stories of establishments like these serve as inspiration for many. If you've been captivated by this journey as much as we have, do hit that subscribe button. Stay updated with more such incredible stories and dive deep into the transformative world of hospitality and beyond. Your support means the world to us. Until next time, take care and remember to always embrace change with a hopeful heart.